Good afternoon, Zach Massey, Scott Murphy and Daniel, Project Manager for the National Corvette Museum Skydome Restoration Project. Happy 1-year anniversary to all the folks out there following the sinkhole. Today is February 12th, a historic day for us at the museum and as the construction managers. Obviously it's the 1-year anniversary for the event of the sinkhole collapse. Hard to believe how fast time has flown by for this project. Can't believe it's actually here, that today is the 1-year anniversary. We've had lots of activity early on in the project. As you remember, those initial days were complete chaos, trying to figure out what's going on, what's happened, and how do we recover from this situation. So we went from an emergency response effort to stabilize the Skydome, then moved into vehicle recovery. As of now, as of today, as you've been following, we've got the entire sinkhole filled. That was the crushed limestone material that went in the hole. And actually yesterday, on February 11th, we had Haywood Baker, the geotechnical drilling contractor that's installing the micropiles, started work. That was on schedule to the day when they were supposed to be here to start that work. So they started drilling their first micropile, which is located on the spire. If you recall, the spire was basically hanging out over the edge of the sinkhole. We were able to install 5 micropiles originally on the spire, and we still had to get to that backside, but we never could until the sinkhole was backfilled. So when they resumed yesterday, that was our first step, is to get some of the micropiles started on the backside of the spire. And to give you a little more detail on the micropiles, this is a drill rig. It's a water hammer drill rig that comes in and actually drills the hole out. These are basically 7-inch diameter micropiles that are going in. So the drills come in, they drill the hole. The hole stays open, most of it's in bedrock. And because that's in bedrock, we're able to keep that hole open. We'll pull out all of our drilling steel. And at that point is when they insert the micropile casing. So this afternoon, the crews set the micropile casing on the very first hole on the backside of the spire. And right before I walked in here, the drill rig was moving over to set up on their second micropile location. So the process is fairly simple. They drill the hole, they install the micropile casing. We'll come back and drop a big reinforcing bar into the hole, and then we'll grout that with 4,000 PSI concrete, and then we'll attach the top of that micropile. We have various different connections that will actually attach to our structural slab. When they're drilling these micropiles, we're basically looking for a zone of competent, quality bedrock. That is what the guys are out there chasing when they're drilling. So we're relying a whole lot on their experience of the geology, the karst, the bedrock that we have. That's what the guys are out there doing. They're drilling, they're paying very close attention. We're watching them, being very observant, looking for these zones of rock that we can transfer our loads from the slab into the bedrock. So we're excited to be a part of this process and excited to be here 1 year from the anniversary, and we're still right on track to finish in early July this year. So as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and thanks for being with us and celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the sinkhole.